Hello and welcome to the channel once again. I'm about to try and solve the 6 Nerdle puzzles as quickly as I can, and also in as few guesses as I can. So this one's going to be a 3-digit result, so it's probably going to be multiplication, because it obviously can't be a 1 or a 2-digit result. And I don't think I've ever seen one of these with a 4-digit result, or more. In fact, a 4-digit result isn't possible, but you could have 9 equals a sum, but that never happens. Anyway, what are we going to do? It's going to be some kind of multiplication. 95 times something. What's going to have that 2 is a very awkward position, because working out the tens digit for multiplication sums is not straightforward. Well, I might have to waste some guesses. 9 times... Oh, we could have 9 times 46? That's only 414. 45 is 405. 59? 531. 541, sorry. No, 531, I was right the first time. Right, we need something that's going to have a 5 in and has a 2 in that position. Oh, it could be so many. Well, it can't be so many things, that's the problem. 94 times 5. 70. So it can't be 90 something times anything, can it? So 90 times 2 would be between 180 and 200. 90 times 6 would be between 540. It could be times 9. 9 times something. No, because that would start with a 1. So it has to be 9 times something. So it's either 126, it's not going to have a 5 in it. 225, that's going to work. Sorry, equals helps. Oh, that took a lot of thought, but I'm very happy to get that in too. That was the only thing I could think of. It might not have been a unique sum, but having to get the 5 in there somewhere certainly restricted it quite a lot, it seemed. It's my first 2 in quite a while. I can't imagine that I'm going to do quite so well on the other puzzles, but we'll have a go. Got quite a lot of information on that bottom one. 90 something minus 50 something perhaps? How about 93 minus 53? Don't like using duplicate 3s, but we're going to have to duplicate something, I think. Oh, that's really not helped at all. 94 minus 41? No, because it can't end in a 3. In fact, we've got very few places left that the 3 can go. It has to be here or here. It can't be here because it's not 90 something minus 50 something. Oh, it could be minus 60 something. Let's have a look at the top one. That's going to be addition, isn't it? So let's try 48 plus 51. Okay, that's helpful. And now we've got a 1 on the bottom as well. But it can't be 4 minus 3 equals 1 in the units digit. so, and we haven't got a 9 or an 8 in the bottom one, which means it can't be a 1 in the tens digit, which means it's got to be 91, I think. What are we going to have left? We've got the 4s and the 5s to use up. I'm less confident that that has to be 91 now, because I can't see how to fit a 3, 4 and a 5 in. Because, for example, if that was well, it would be a 3 and a 5, then either that's a 4 and that's a 7, or vice versa, but we can't use the 7. So if that's a 6 and that's a 5, oh, it could be 5th, yes, that would work. Oh, it would work, but it's still not correct. So I was right, it's not 91. We've really ruled out a lot of places for the 5, it has to go there now. So that can't be a 1, because that would give us a number between 10 and 19, which would give us a result between, well, it would start with a 7 or an 8, neither of which is possible. That's not a 1, and that's not a 1 for the same reason, so that has to be the 1, so that has to be the 4, which means we just need to use a 3, which has to go there because it can't go in the other position, so that's a 6, and that has to be correct. It's very rare that I'm 100% certain that something is correct, but that was all forced at that stage. Maybe I could have got it 1 or 2 guesses quicker, probably not 2 guesses quicker, but you know, 5 isn't terrible. Let's see how we get on with the instant. What do we think? 24 divided by 8 is 3, but then plus 1 wouldn't be 3. 32 over 8 also doesn't work. (18 over 3 doesn't work. Oh, 12 over 3 does work there. There we go. 38 seconds, not my best, not my worst. Not my worst by a long shot. Let's hope we can do the speed one as quickly. What do we think? 23 plus... Oh, okay, we're going to have to use a 3 later on. Let's make it 11, because we need to get the 5 in there somewhere. Okay, so it's clearly something plus something equals something. Let's try 40 something plus 10. Okay, so now we just need to make the units digits work. Let's try 279. Oh, the 5 is still not correct, but the 4 and the 1 are, so it's going to be equals 60 something. That's got to be 7, 5 and 2 in that order. Solved that in under a minute. That feels slower actually, but I'm not complaining. And let's finish off with the mini ones. Let's try some subtraction today. I shouldn't have bothered, but actually I've got the 7 in the correct place. That's most unusual. 8 plus 9 equals 17. I knew that was going to happen. Oh well, solved it in 3, that's not terrible. For the mini one, I think we will go back to the tried and tested 12 over 4. Let's try 14 over 2 instead then. There we go, and we haven't got much on the top one at all. 8 times 5, that tries out all different digits. Oh, I nearly tried 8 times 6, but I didn't want to duplicate the 8s. 8 times 6. Helps if I type everything that I intend to type. There we go. Solved it in 4, that's not terrible. So that's all 6 of the Nerdle puzzles. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye for today.